He made a small leap, cushioned the ball perfectly on his chest, then brought it under control with the top of his foot. From the sidelines, the coach kept shouting, "Don't use your street football tricks," but Pelé had no intention of giving up the style that made him special. He dribbled past one defender, left another completely behind, then flicked the ball into the air. In the very next moment, he unleashed a spectacular bicycle kick. The ball traced a beautiful arc across the sky before flying straight into the back of the net. The entire stadium was left speechless. Then, the coach angrily called Pelé over. Pelé thought he was about to get scolded again, but for the first time, the coach simply told him to do it again. From that moment, the entire field became Pelé's stage. Before long, he earned a place on Brazil's national team. But when Pelé arrived at the national team training camp, the head coach gave him one strict order. He was forbidden from using his street football tricks. Those words crushed all of Pelé's hopes. After being forced to abandon the style that defined him, he felt completely empty inside. He no longer even knew how to play football. Day by day, his confidence faded away. Finally, he decided to trust his heart once again and return to his natural style. But by then, his confidence was already gone. While attempting one of his trademark dribbles, he lost his balance, fell hard, and suffered a serious knee injury. Meanwhile, the World Cup was about to begin. Despite the injury, the coach still took him to the tournament as a substitute. Then, disaster struck. 3 of Brazil's starting players were injured during the opening matches. With no other choice, Pelé was finally given his chance. It was the first World Cup match of his life. Moments before stepping onto the field, he was so nervous that he started throwing up. The coach grabbed his hand and led him onto the pitch. The stadium was packed with thousands of fans. Millions more were watching around the world. The biggest stage of his life, millions of eyes watching, and the constant pressure to never use his street football tricks completely overwhelmed him. When the match began, he couldn't even complete simple passes to his teammates. The powerful defenders kept knocking him to the ground again and again. At just 17 years old, Pelé's confidence had almost disappeared. Then, everything changed. His eyes met the disappointed faces of Brazilian supporters in the crowd. That single moment awakened the warrior inside him. The fear vanished. Only confidence remained. Pelé finally unleashed his street football tricks. One defender after another was left completely helpless. Brilliant dribbling, incredible balance. Then, through perfect teamwork, Brazil won the ball back, created a beautiful attacking move, and scored the equalizer. That goal gave the entire team new life. From that moment, Brazil became a completely different side. Every player was smiling, playing with freedom once again. Then, in the closing minutes, Pelé scored one more unforgettable goal, leading Brazil to its World Cup triumph. Pelé may no longer be with us, but his passion, his confidence, and his unwavering belief in his dreams will continue to inspire generations to come.